Hello everyone, my name is RXQ. Today's video will be different from my other cringy videos. Today I will be talking about my love for Undertale's Genocide route. Undertale is a RPG where no one has to die, but what if they did? Or what if you wanted to see them die? Undertale has three main routes. True Pacifist, where you get your good ending, freeing everyone from the underground. Neutral, where you decide to be God and choose who lives and who dies. Or my favorite route, the route where you massacre everyone in your way, aka the Genocide route. But I don't like it for the endless grinding or the countless hours trying to slay Undyne or Sans, which is basically the Genocide route in a nutshell. The reason why I love it is because how the world around you, crumbling, being a shell what it used to be.
If you played Undertale, there's a good chance you did the pacifist route, where you get to befriend everyone you encounter. That route is the longest of out the three. It makes sense why if you played it before. You do many fun side quests to help your friends. You go on a date with Papyrus, cook with Undyne, dance with Metadon, but in the Genocide route, your only goal is to see the end. And that is exactly what the game does. It doesn't sidetrack you with dinner at Grillby's or role-playing. Because that's not the path you chose. You chose the path of destruction and silence. The world around you that was once filled with life and joy, is gone. Nothing to distract you. It's just you. Undertale is a gem in the indie scene. This small indie title took the world by storm. This small game that could be completed in a day, made you feel attached to characters, relate to them, and wanted to see them have their happy ending. Which you did. You fought for them, you came back for them. You fought desperately for them. You never thought you would hurt them, right? What happens if I kill one? I need to know? What if I kill all of them? That was your decision to make. That decision led to the game becoming corrupt. The life that once made Undertale is gone. You killed it, you destroyed it. But in doing so, also destroyed the world. The Genocide route is the shortest. That's because the game has given what you wanted. This is what I love about Undertale. Every decision you make affects the world. And it shows in the Genocide run. The game has deemed you unworthy of eating bad food, making friends or cooking. It was your choice and your choice do have consequences after all. In doing what you wanted, slaughtering monsters just for the sake of it. The game is actively trying to stop. The world falls apart, the life is gone. The spark that made Undertale is gone. Because you blew it out. The game made you feel emotions once and it tries again. It makes the game boring, uninteresting and sorrowful. It slows down the themes, all puzzles are completed. And this is what I love about the Genocide route. You want to complete killing everyone and the game does let you. In the ruins, no one was stopping you, just Toriel. In Snowdin and Waterfall, it was Monster Kid who kept distracting you. But after killing Undyne the Undying, there is no one left to accompany you. Except a little flower. The Pacifist and Genocide routes are opposites. The Pacifist, you spare everyone and Chloe is against you. But in this route everyone you spared is against you but the tiny flower is helping you. The only NPCs you can talk to are the lonely merchants that stayed behind. Each section has lost its charm, the ruins lost its music, the characters you interacted with in Napstablook. In Snowdin, the music is slowed down, all the puzzles are completed, the only characters you interact with is Sans, Papyrus and Monster Kid. The whole Snowdin town is empty. No one to talk to. The text boxes are bland, no humor. In Waterfall, the theme sounds if there's an alarm going off. Monster Kid is still with you but not for long. Like Snowdin, the puzzles are complete. The only characters you can talk to is Monster Kid, Gerson, and Undyne. But afterwards into Hotland and the core, there's no one anymore, just Exp. It's not until you reach the capital and the tiny little flower, where he tells you about his rebirth. Chloe is an essential part of the Genocide part. He tells you his backstory of how he woke up in Ascor's garden, how he ran away and how he had managed to get the power of determination. He tells you how he's exactly like you, the player. He started to save everyone, enjoyed it but got bored of it. Then he had idea to see what would happen if you killed someone. After killing and sparing everyone he got bored and let time go forward without him. It's not until he meets a human, named Clover where he, oh wait, wrong game, I should make a Undertale Yellow analysis video. What do you guys think? Would you watch it? Also please consider subscribing as it helps a ton. Thanks. Back to my Undertale love for the Genocide and analysis. It's not until Chloe meets a human that more determination than him takes his power away from him. He tries to end you but whichever path you choose will determine how he will be. But as you know we are talking about the Genocide route. So, he helps you, he sees you as Kara, their long dead sibling. He helps you. He has a plan to get the human souls to destroy this world. But after feeling a new emotion, fear, he starts to realize there is no reasoning with you. He sees the horror that you caused. He tells you to leave. The world is already fine as it is. But you keep going forward. You always do. You only had one obstacle, and that was Unda. There is no stopping you. Asgore is good as dead. You're walking towards to the throne room. You keep going until Sans. You forgot all about him, didn't you? Last time you saw him was back in Snowdin, when he warned you about the path you were going on. But you've forgotten all about him. You now feel something. Your sins crawling all over your back. Sans knows this. He saw you kill his brother and friends. He saw how you slain Unda. How she died trying to stop you. But unlike Unda, Sans knows there is no stopping you. You keep going forward, you proceed with everything you've done, and you're not stopping. But the one thing he can do is break your will, which he tried to do. Sans acknowledges how he can use your tactics against you. You always start the fight, it's how you inflict pain onto others. But this time Sans does it to you, your own sins being used against you. He takes away invincibility frames, something that protects you when you're hit for a few seconds. He wants you to feel the physical pain you caused for others. And finally, karmic retribution, a poison-like effect that affects your soul every time you get hit. He uses all these to his advantage, trying to break your will. His boss fight is the most hardest, maybe because it's what you deserve after slaughtering everyone without hesitation. If you're like me, then you probably have died to him many times. But I was able to kill him. But there might be people who gave up fighting Sans. Since the game wanted you to stop, using the world around you to try and stop you, but since that didn't work, it has to use physical force, aka Sans. He talks about timelines and such. I won't get into much with his dialogue. Maybe a Sans genocide dialogue analysis. But back to Sans. He uses many attacks one turn to try and make you take as much damage before your turn. He knows how to manipulate the yellow namespear mechanic and tires to use it as a counter-attack. He's not giving you mercy. You didn't give mercy to his brother or anyone else. You gave no mercy to the world of Undertale. So mercy is off the table. But no matter how much he tries, you'll always get better each time. He can detect how many times he killed you. But he gets tired as the fight progresses. It's not until he says he's going to use his ultimate attack, which is a callback to Papyrus in the pacifist or neutral round. After surviving that really hard long attack, he tells you that his special attack is nothing. He's not gonna let your turn happen ever. He talks to you how you should do something else better than staring at the screen. He keeps talking for a bit until he falls asleep. For 5 actual minutes he does nothing and you can't do anything. After that you literally break the rules of the game. You can now move the battle box. You move it all the way to the fight button. You click on it and Sans dodges it. He knew this was going to happen, so he dogged in time. That was your trick. You're in trouble, but as you think you're done for, something unexpected has happened. You've finally done it. You killed Sans. A smile is probably showing. Undertale has failed. It tried to stop you, but when Sans had finally hit, that's it. There's nothing left for you. Going back to any parts of the underground, nothing will happen. Going forward, you will meet Asgore. Unlike both pacifist and neutral, you are the one starting the fight and he doesn't fight back. Without doing anything, you slash him. But then pellets surround Asgore and finish him off. It's flowy. He tried to convince you that he was always on your side. He tries to tell you he can be of use, but then breaks down. He mimics Azrael's face and voice. He begs for his life, which doesn't work. Without doing anything, Flowy gets slashed 8 times. Afterwards you meet the first fallen human, Kara. Kara introduces themselves, stating how confused they were when they reawaken. They then tell you how your determination has brought them back to life. How every time you felt power or see your HP increase. That was Kara. Then they say that the world of Undertale has nothing left to offer. Kara offers you to erase the world and move on to the next. Then 2 options appear. Erase and do not. If you press do not, Kara says that picking do not is odd, but then say, since when were you the one in control? Kara then slashes you, aka the world. If you pick erase, Kara will congratulate you and calls you their partner. That you will be together forever. Then slashes the world. After this, if you try and reload Undertale, you will be greeted to a black screen and a windy noise. Wait for about 10 minutes. Kara will talk to you, stating how they don't know why you want to come back, how you done everything and how you destroyed it. Then they ask you if you think you're above consequences. Saying yes, will present you an option. You can sell your soul to Kara or you can keep it, but Kara won't bring the world back. Picking yes, the game will close and the game will be back. But saying no, you will have to wait another 10 minutes until Kara brings the opportunity again. But something is wrong. If you do a pacifist route after doing a genocide will remind you of your sins. This route is known as the soulless pacifist route. But at the end, picking to stay with Toriel, after she leaves a pie for you, Kara appears and starts laughing manically. If you say you can't stay with her, a picture is shown where Kara is in front and all your friends have red X's in their faces. I have been using that image throughout this video. But after the end credits, Undertale's ending screen will have red text, and afterwards, the OST in My Way starts playing. You thought that you have brought the game back to its original state. But Kara reminds you of what you have done, that you aren't above consequence. Or are you? There's a game file that you can delete, system information 962 or 963. But that will ruin Undertale forever. If you do delete the files, you're proving Sans, Undines and anyone else who has called you a monster. You can't live with your own sins. You're too selfish to be reminded of your problems. I never deleted the files. That's because I have a Switch. Anywho, like I was saying, deleting the files will ruin your copy of Undertale. And that is my full analysis of the genocide route. Thanks for watching. And thank you to the people who stayed throughout the vid. Please subscribe, it helps a lot, and comment down any suggestions or any idea for future videos. This is my first time making a video like this. So sorry if it wasn't up to standard to other Undertale analysis videos. Shout out to Zaid Mustafa 2003, biggest fan I have. Anywho, that is all. Thanks for watching and I'll see all of you guys later.